The health of American presidents has been one of the best kept secrets throughout modern history. And this still stands true as President Trump battles coronavirus at US's Walter Reed Military Center. As the United States continues to battle the COVID-19 pandemic, a century ago, a similar respiratory virus gripped the country at the height of World War I. Woodrow Wilson was then serving president. Now, with presidential elections less than a month away, Trump's COVID-19 diagnosis is an extraordinary development. At age 74 and obese, Trump falls into a high-risk category for serious complications from this disease. The president consistently failed to wear a mask during the last few months and dismissed all social distancing guidelines in his rally. Wilson was 63 when he was infected with the influenza. He got the flu in 1990. While in Paris, where he spent several months negotiating the peace treaty after the war. Before his illness, he had suffered several health problems, including asthma and a stroke. It was later reported that Wilson became so ill that his doctors initially thought that he'd been poisoned in an assassination attempt. But his administration kept his illness a secret. What remains unchanged even after 100 years is how both presidents downplayed the pandemic. Like the coronavirus, the fast-spreading 1918 flu disrupted life in unprecedented ways. It overwhelmed healthcare systems, cleared public spaces, and shuttered workplaces and social events. The coronavirus has killed more than 200,000 people across America. It continues to be the worst-hit nation across the globe. While the global coronavirus crisis traces its origin to China, the influenza in the US started among troops and exploded into a flu pandemic that ended up killing 675,000 people in the US. What's ironical is just a few days before contracting the virus, Trump claimed that the end of the pandemic is near. The Trump administration says that the president played down the pandemic so as to not create panic, but there were political reasons for doing so as well. Seeking another 4 years in office, Trump did not want the U.S. economy to tank before the November 3rd election. Wilson, on the other hand, had a completely different, purely political reason. The then president was concerned that any negative news about anything would detract from war. The effort will decrease the energy that people would put into winning the war.